Well, this is my first review, but I'll make sure to do this absolute monster of an ID well. I really have no idea what they thought when they were making this. I mean, that's 9 coins. 9 coins. 9 coins. Kind of insane. But, yeah, I'll try to do this one justice. So, Yi Sang has basically the same gimmick as his progenitor, Rien. We have gluttony skill, pride skill, gloom skill, and then this monster of a skill, Furioso Replica. And then he's got an evade as well. So, might as well start with the enwrap 330 times in long swaths of throws and blood. Okay, so, like Rien, he has this blunt weapon, pierce weapon, and yeah, slash weapon gimmick. So, with skill 1 being blunt, skill 2 being pierce, skill 3 being slash. So for skill 1, there's this start rate, and then as he goes, he gains karmic consequence. That's going to be a big one here, this right here. Karmic consequence, and then as he does, he loses blunt weapon. And what he wants to do is he wants to match his weapons, because he gets a little damage increase right here, plus Z. It's going to be like maybe plus 30. I think on Rien it was like plus 30. And like all the index IDs, mark of the prescript, basically it'll show on the dashboard like a little flower star. I don't really have a great way of describing it, but it'll be obvious which one's marked, and then it can clashes with a target, and you got that. Yeah, clash power, damage, that's the main. So matching it with the mark of the prescript is also very important. And then yeah, this is a poise sinking ID. I believe in a lot of his later things, it shows how much poise he gains, so that's a good thing, I suppose. But it's going to be actually insane in some of these. Okay. Yep, we got 2 coins. It's probably going to be like, might be 4, 3, 3. That seems fair, right? That rolls a 10. Maybe 5, 3, 3. Let me check what Rien rolls in those. Yeah. I remember Rien was really weak. It was, 2, and then 2. So, he basically rolled a 6. Yi Sang's not going to roll a 6 here. And for here, we're going to get Pride Skill, again, 2, 2. This might be like, I'm thinking maybe 4. No, sorry. I'm thinking maybe 5, 3. We'll see. And then, yep, we have the Pierce gimmick. Sorry, and then Karmic Consequence. They might keep this the same. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Yep. If it matches, plus damage, mark of the prescript, gain coin power. Coin power? Oh, damn. Did these all gain coin power? Yeah, they all gain coin power. Oh, except Furious Replica, which is going to be broken because of the 9 coins. Watch it be like 2, 1. So, what would that end up rolling? No, it wouldn't be 2, 1. That rolls too low. It might be like 6, 1, to be honest. That rolls a 15? No, it's still low. They're not going to have coin power of 2. That would be crazy. Because then that gives 18 coin power, which is kind of insane. So they'll probably keep it to 1, maybe 2, but they have to have a low voice power after that. Actually, they might do 2 coin power. Anyways, I'm getting out of myself. Revel with soundless applause and pale and voiceless sorrow. Okay, here's another thing. Unlock. All the index IDs have unlock, which basically says if you fulfill prescripts, it leads to getting unlocked, which gets boost, including unbreakable coins. I'm sure there's a lot in the past this page, which we'll go to soon. On use, gain poise count. Now, this is a solid thinking idea as well. This is probably -1. Inflict sinking. So this is -2. And then this honestly might inflict 2 sinking, maybe. So let's say -3 or 2. So very negative at the start. This would be very negative. This is a lot, but I suppose it's like a finisher move. But anyways, yeah. So we have inflict sinking, then poise gain count, and sinking count. So this right here tells me that it's going to be unbreakable pretty quickly, because they want you to get the sinking count in. So I guess. And then let's go to his skill 3 to 1. Laugh and rise. Raise and laugh the blade. Cry the waterfall like the second fall of these. So slash skill. Matching with slat. Procuration Hermes. Oh, this is the charge gimmick, which gives you. Okay, so what's gonna happen is you're gonna have procuration. What is it? Whatever. But you're gonna have procuration. I'm just gonna do it like this. Procuration. You're gonna gain procuration, and once it goes to your skill 3, it turns into Furiosi replica. So it's based on gaining procuration Hermes. Okay. And yep, we have the matching to mark of the prescript. Gain coin power for poise and sinking. Run unbreakable coins. Gain poise power. Gain additional poise equal to unlock stage. Okay, so gain poise. Gain poise. These all have like gain poise and gain poise count. He's meant to ramp up really quickly, I suppose. Wow. Anything else? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Deal more damage for every X unlock stage. It'll probably be for just every 2, maybe? Because I'm 3. Who knows? But, yeah, what does it mean, deal more damage? Just gonna give you, like, a percentage buff? This could get really out of hand if they mess the numbers up. This could be a Malfaust situation. And then we have his evade. Did Rien have an evade? I don't think Rien had an evade. Yeah, no, this is new. So, yeah, unlock stage X, gain coin power. It'll probably get it's probably get like +2, +3. And probably unlock stage 2, because Rien gained a lot at plus stage 2, if I remember correctly. Okay. Gain poise count. Oh. Okay. Notice throughout his kit, he gains 1 poise count on crit, so he's just replenishing here. Okay, I misread that. That is gain poise count. He's probably going to gain like 1 poise count, 1 poise count, 1 poise count. Okay, so he's extremely poise negative right now, so he's not going to. But if you use his evade, he probably gains a lot of poise. He has gain poise. Unlock stage S. Activate the foot. And this is probably 2 again. Gain unlock stage Y. Oh. Oh. Okay, that changes the whole game. So you basically could go. I'll just do D for defense. You could go defense. It could be another Haishu thing. Defense to gain unlock stage 1. Then you might want to start out with 1 skill here. Like a skill. Then you go defense. And then another defense, maybe. And then that leads to, you could use your skill 3. and then start gaining that Procreation Hermes at less than. Oh, so this only activates with less than that. So is this the same number? That is the question. Probably not. But if it gains high enough, and it isn't Furioso Replica, it just doesn't. Does it just always produce a slash weapon? That is extremely intriguing. Okay. Let's look at the big skill. Furiosa Replica. Unfocused volley. Only one copy of the skill can addition to the zapper. Okay. That makes so much more sense. What they're going to do is make sure you don't have too many of these. Like, they only want people to use it once, and that's like if you multi-slot him. He might actually be good for solos because he has an evade, gain coin power quickly. If he does ramp up, he might gain coin power and be a good solo ID. And then if he's in a non-focused encounter, he could use this unfocused volley. Yep, mark of the prescript. Intriguing. I find this really interesting. This skill is not affected by paralyze. So basically, it's just really, it wants to maintain that coin power because it's gonna have okay. Therefore, it's gonna have a really low base power. Yeah, that makes sense. Coin power does not change. Extra coin power. Gain final power. Oh my. That is insane. Gain final power for every. Okay, so it really does not want you to gain coin power. Convert all coins to unbreakable coins. Ooh. Oh my. So you can't break these, and then inflict sinking or pose with every hit of skill. Oh. So this could be a really negative skill, I think. It might go well with one of his passives. Let's see. Does not gain Procreation Hermes. Okay, so this is probably going to be 9, like it was for Rien. We'll have to see. And he consumes it all. So he's basically Rien right now. Fixed as a scythe. What does a scythe do? Deal more damage on a critical hit. I think I remember reading the scythe is a guaranteed crit, so he does more damage. So he just does an insane amount of damage. Okay. Inflict sinking count. So I just suppose it's a way of not getting it too bad. I can't believe they did a 9 coin skill though, not a reuse. Maybe it's to make sure I didn't have too much poise. I think this is probably random, but we'll have to see how that goes. Alright, I think I'm ready to move on to the next page. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. Here's the next page. Oh my. Turn start, gain prescript device 1, prescript device 2, prescript device 3, prescript device 4. Maybe I think he gains this automatically based on unlock stage. So 0 unlock, 1 unlock, 2 unlock, 3 unlock, I'm thinking. So you really could just evade like a lot to get that unlock up. Probably there's a downside because there's a karmic consequence around here somewhere. Sorry, not karmic consequence, karmic consequence. What am I talking about? Anyways, so inflict the prescript's target to a random enemy and focus counters apart. Okay, yeah, the index gimmick. Prescript target and then marker the prescript if they match, it works well. And then so execute the prescript by killing the prescript target probably. It's a piece. Oh. Yeah, prioritizes empowered skill. Okay, so basically I think the Furiosa will get the empoweredness from the mark of the prescript so that when it's executed it gets extra power. So that's wonderful. Oxstage X plus. It's probably gonna be 2 yet again, so yeah. All the effects above, freeze execution do not trigger whether the unit is Oh, that's nice actually. So basically, if he didn't fulfill the prescript, but he's staggered, it's fine. So if he gets injured, it's okay. Immobile. If prescript was executed, okay, this is regular passive, regular passive. This is regular passive. This is gonna be the passive that is based on ego resources. Sorry, yeah, resources, and this one too. These are just built into his kit. These three are probably built into his kit. Let's see. Oh, one, two, three, four, four. Okay. If the prescript is executed, load unlock stage X, he'll SP. Yeah. Okay. So it's like Rien. He gains SP, unlock, poise. Not sinking, but he ramps up really fast because you could just defend and get that unlock up. Yeah, so it's based on this. If he executes the prescript, he gets SP and grades to the prescript, which gives him buffs, probably. It definitely gives him buffs. When executing prescript at the main target as prescript target, gain even more prescript. Okay, so I remember Rien had gain 3, so it might be like 2 for Yi Sang. We'll see. Prescript was not executed this turn, karmic consequence. Okay, so that's the downside. Probably defense level down. Yeah, probably this is also going to be 2 as well. I just assume based on the Rien's kit. Oh, so if he can't, so if it's not a focus encounter, does it gain karmic consequence? That is good. Okay, so just based on this one. At X grace, the prescript gain unlock 1, unlock 2, unlock 3. Oh, it might be like 3 again? Yeah, those are Rien ones. Shin. Shin. I know Rien has Shin, but still, seeing another Shin ID is kind of crazy. This is our 3rd ID with Shin? Merso, Dawn. Yeah, this is our 3rd ID with Shin. No, it's more than that. No, yeah, this will be a 3rd Shin ID. Crazy fate. I believe it's called something else for Rien. What was it called? It was called Shin Rien. So I guess in this one, Yi Sang gave more into the I'm fated to do this part archetype, or yeah. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain wound casing mask. That is a status effect. The thing is, with Rien, it lowered offense level down and defense level down. Sizzling wound. So does he become weak to burn? And oh, okay. Seeing for the first time makes me think he's gonna have 2 stagger bars, and he basically instant recovers and go from wound casing mask to sizzling wound. Okay, yeah. They're supposed to make a duo, Don Quixote and Yi Sang, so yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, but specifically when they're on the field. Okay. I don't think she gives any buffs to Rien though. Maybe we might see something with Ishmael and Otis. We'll see. Okay, and this is the random part.
Caduceus.
I'll pronounce that later. Oracle device, a random weapon assigned to every coin for base attack skills. I think it's, except for the Scythe and Furiosa replica, everything is a 1/9 chance, because they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Each weapon has a unique and fast. Probably not crazy like Rien, like there is whole subtext poise gain. I'm sure they'll release more, but for now, that's it. Gain procuration Hermes when using skills with mark of prescript. Uh, okay, that's how he gains. So, you actually want to double slot him probably, because then it's slower to gain mark of prescript, and you'd only be able to use Furiosa Replica once every 9 turns. Yeah. No, you definitely want to use double slot him, or maybe more triple slot him. Who knows? Definitely going to be a good solo ID. Convert wound casing at the end of turn if this unit. Oh, okay. So if he uses Furiosa Replica before getting staggered, he can get staggered. So, okay, so it's just like Merceau, Capo Merceau. Sizzling wound. Gauge indulgence and prescripts. I forget what Rien did with that. He inflicted more sinking, and it was possible to gain karmic consequence. I'm not sure if they'll add that for this. We'll see. Deal more damage for degrees of prescript on self. Oh, oh. So yeah, yeah. No more targeting, matching less. I guess going with the index's theme of fates, not being able to choose. This works well. Just matching up basically. Y Grace deal more damage with base skills instead. Oh, so they just do damage. Okay. On hit with base attack skills, unbreakable coins, gain procuration Hermes. So he has two ways of gaining procuration Hermes. Once he reaches those ego resources, he gets. Oh wow. No, so if there's two, he gets two just by doing it. If it's a skill 3, just gets 4. Oh wow. Furiosa Replica attack and gain procuration equals to remaining unbreakable coins divided by X. Oh, I see. So if it kills on hit, or if the end turn is ended or something like that, it just gives procuration Harvey's. So yeah, just like a refillable chart. It's like Jong Ishimael's card mechanic with Kozong. X stacks at this turn. This unit does not have a skill 3 or the dashboard at the start of the next turn. Convert a base skill to skill 3. Oh. Oh my. So basically, if you don't have a skill 3, you could get a Furiosa Replica probably. Yeah, it says skill 3, not skill 3. Oh. That could be scary. Support passive. Deal more damage that I use for the first time. So if you're not a mono type ID, you get extra stuff. Uh, I don't know why you wouldn't want to have them fielded with this kit, which is one more page, by the way. Okay, got it. And index ID, so Faustin and Dawn get more damage. More like Dawn needs more damage. Okay, let's check. All right, here's the status page. Okay, prescript device. This is one of his main mechanics. Okay, yeah, there's 4. Procuration Hermes, charge, almost a charge. Shin. Oh my gosh. This makes me so scared. Gain more count from base skills. So, he might not actually lose poise. He might be poise positive. Probably like doubles. No, sorry, not doubles. Adds 1. Deal more damage for every X SP difference. Okay, so he's made to have high SP. How does he gain? Shit. I'll get to that later. When casing mask, oh, gain offense level, lose defense level. Takes less damage from unopposed attacks. Just wondering where they're gonna bring that in, considering how that was one of the main of Rien's gimmicks. Sizzling Wound, gain offense level, lose defense level, gain burn and bleed. So he's not weaker to it, he just gains it at the start of turn. Oh, so he's got a limited time clock after that. Take less damage from unopposed attacks. Probably less than this, even. Deal more damage, he's gonna be a really good solo ID. Deal more damage with base skills, unbreakable coins. Just giving him that extra damage because he definitely needs it. Next, so he has two ways of getting mid and max speed. He's gonna be really fast at some point. Apply the following effects to Furiosa Replica. On a hit, inflict more sinking potency and gain more poise potency. Inflict sinking count. So every single time he inflicts sinking count. So it's a completely no, it's a positive skill because of that conditional. That says gain count. So it's +1 on Furiosa Replica. That's insane. Deal more damage. Of course. Deal more damage. He doesn't have enough damage. Gain more poise potency. So he ramps up after that. Desire for acknowledgement Satan, just like gives it to Dawn at that point. Okay. Skip this part if you want to, because I'm just gonna basically go over this. This is blunt. This is blunt. This is blunt. Pierce. Pierce. Okay. Pierce. I just know that this is Pierce. 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 And we've got slash. 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 I'll take a look at really close. Blunt damage, gain poise. Okay, so this is gonna be without cracking. Sinking. Offense level up. Oh, more damage. More damage. This is gonna be insane. It's just gonna be more damage from here on out, isn't it? Yeah. Defense level down. That's new. We haven't seen that in a while. Raise stagger threshold by X. Oh. Probably that's gonna be too much, but still kind of crazy. Slash fragility, pierce fragility, blunt fragility. That makes sense. More damage, more damage. It's a guaranteed crit. Yep. So the last hit of Furiosa Replica is a guaranteed crit, which means it does a ton of damage. Reverberation reference. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is almost like Rien, except Rien had a lot of like poise generating. Yi Sang does not. So I'm curious how he's gonna keep poise. Well, let me see here. So what has no unlock? Okay, so the game. This is no unlock. Unlock 1, unlock 2, unlock 3. That's what I thought. Then went to X, X, X. Oh, so he can gain unlimited grace of the prescript at prescript 4. Eliminate all enemies for the next prescript. So he's basically guaranteed. So he doesn't. Doesn't want to ramp up too fast. I guess it's almost like he's so good that you need to have that little caveat right there. Under specific conditions. What are the specific conditions, may I ask? Turn start at X stack, a powerful skill becomes available. Yep, Furioso. Replica. Unlock stage plus X stack per turn. Oh, so there's a limit. Intriguing. So this is gonna be 2 again, right? So it's gonna be like 2 plus 1, maybe, so 3. Well, not 2. Like, it's gonna be whatever the unlock stage is plus 1, probably, maybe 2. Do they have? No, there is not. Grace the prescript here just does more damage, basically. Okay. And then we have Shin, Fates. Yep, we've been over it. Okay. So that's his whole kit. Wow. That is that is one insane ID. Okay, let me just go back to the skill page. Yeah, so this guy's gonna do a lot of damage. This is gonna be a damage ID. It's gonna be really good for solos. Um, Overall, this is. I hope they figure out a way to balance this. He might not actually be a good sinking ID though, because how negative his skills are. But there's plenty of ways to maintain count in like a sinking team, and he does a lot of damage. So you're exchanging like sinking for wait. I just realized once he gains indulgence in prescripts, it's just for Furiosa Replica. It's for Furiosa Replica. Okay, so that's just to improve Furiosa Replica. Makes sense. Otherwise he'd be too OP because then he would get sinking count. He would be positive completely. Well, overall, this is gonna be a great idea. I don't see a way this isn't amazing in every way possible. Just 9 coins, 9 coins, 9 coins. Unfocused volley though, so who knows? Could go off the radar. So I think this is all mainly about using these skills just to gain your prescript and whatever. You can use your evade to gain unlock, which you can lead to buffing this a little bit, and then you can get Furiosa Replica after you gain enough. This is a really good idea. But yeah, the gist basically, match the prescripts, get the unlock with the defense skill. Am I reading that right? Yeah, no, get the unlock with the defense skills. Defense early to build up fast. Get the unlock. Use your larger skills to get more of those unbreakable coins, to get more damage. I wouldn't be surprised if his Gloom his skill 3 1 did a lot of damage. I would not be surprised. And then if this, once he goes to Furiosa Replica, it just does so much damage. So yeah, that's it. Um, I don't really have anything else to say except I've never been this scared of an ID before. He is so broken. Alright, peace.